Welcome back. From birth, it was evident that Tifa Brown was not quite cut out to be like everybody else. Born with blouse disease, which caused the foot deformity, success as a female dancer was perhaps the furthest thing from the minds of those who knew her as a child. But with the fortune of living outside of poverty, good family support and a musical inclination, she was able to beat the odds.
Oh yeah, they never know some have to spell it code. It's like they never understand and me attack about.
Spelling out a breakthrough in the industry in 2009. Since then, the Body Up toaster has planted herself among dancehall's brightest shining luminaries with an unmatched style and a plethora of hits.
No girl can wine like me, no girl can bubble in this a stylish.
Yet, according to her camp, her best days are only now unfolding. You know her as Tifa. We think she's a diva. Tiff, welcome. So good to have you finally on this set. So why does your camp feel that these are your best days?
Well, I recently entered into a new contract, a new recording contract with Island Kings Records, and we're basically going to take this on the international level.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Island Kings was newly formed. It's basically, I'm their Frankenstein.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically it's a group of music industry experts got together to form the label, and I'm like their first project.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you have persons that work with J Records, Sony Records, so on and so forth, that have come together.
I got you.
Yeah.
And their thrust, their aim is global.
Their aim is global for Tifa.
And that's first, not Jamaica and then hopefully global.
Global. This is no joke. This is no joke.
So what have you been asked to do differently as a result of this?
Nothing really, of course, I'm going to just get my body more, nicer. But they want the real authentic dancehall music. That's what they want.
Okay. They want you to be you.
They want me to be me.
But they're going to take you to the world, with everything you drop. But okay, so your song, right? One of your songs is featured in a movie, in the Netflix series. Talk about that for us.
Body Up was produced by the genius Stephen McGregor, and it's doing really well out here, overseas also. And my publisher, because my publisher have a close, relationship, Royalty Networks, linked me and said, okay, send in some stuff, we're going to do a pitch sync. And they came back and said they wanted the song to be in the television series. It's called Hemlock Grove. It's a very popular series. They were nominated for Emmy Award last year. So I'm just really, really excited about that. The episode airs July the 11th. So I'm happy that, with all that's going on this year and all the negativity and the negative connotation and stigma that dancehall music and Jamaica, have this year, that we can do something positive for the culture. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy about all of this that's going on right now.
So we could sum that up to say that there's a new leaf turning now for you. Definitely. You're on a new page.
Definitely.
As far as the career is concerned. You've done Jamaica already, and you're now you're going after the world in serious ways.
Definitely.
And the team is there to back you up with that.
Definitely. We shot the video for the first single, which is Back It Up. It was unofficially released here in Jamaica.
Okay, yes.
And now it's just out on iTunes. People are buying the record. It's already got rotation on, it's already playing on Hot 97 and Power 105 and other stations in the States. We shot the video in LA. Ben Mark was the director. He's a big director.
Okay.
He's directed for people like B.O.B., Akon, I think Bruno Mars. So big things are going, you know what I mean? So I'm excited.
We are too, Tifa, because again, I like it when local artists, target the world, see the world as their target, because everything Jamaican artists do,
everybody follow.
The world is interested in it, in music. I mean, be it dancehall or reggae. So it should not be done them in a Jamaica, done some girl around us or somewhere around us. It should always be the world. But let's go back to your early years, Tiff. How difficult was it to break into music initially?
It was somewhat difficult because, one, one of the craziest things I've ever heard was you're too cute for the dancehall. Because at that time when I started, they're like, your dancehall artist have a particular look. You're too cute. Or you come from uptown.
Yes.
Or your foot them bend, you're handicapped. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Initially, nobody never want to hear the lyrics and the words and the melody. They want to come out of my mouth. So I had to work like 300 times harder. Thank God for 21. You know what I mean? So I just made a conscious decision one night. You know, it's either I'm going to do this or I'm going to work on 9 to 5. And then Spell It Out came about. I did the cross-country tour, you know, we toured the whole of the Caribbean, the whole of Jamaica. And before Spell It Out even voice, I was singing that song. So by the time the song come out, Jamaica already knew it.
Okay.
So I did every school barbecue.
But at that time, they didn't know you. They know the song.
They knew the song, but nobody never know me yet. The song was very, very popular. It was like the breakthrough song. But honestly, it wasn't until I signed with Digicel and they started putting up all of the billboards. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to use this to my advantage. You know what I mean? I can pay for those billboards and those ads on radio and TV. And the little man, I never know me at Portmore or know me at Portland. And when know me now, there's a visual to the voice that they're hearing.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? One and the other, and, you know, we developed, you know, a really strong relationship, myself and Digicel. And I just promoted and went at it. And every little thing that I could get myself on, every little interview that I could get on, I just do it and push till now. Guys think it's sexy and girls want to walk like me, so. Yeah.
Okay, so, but how much of a problem was your foot deformity? Was that ever a problem for you in this career quest?
In life, as I said, nobody took me serious because everybody saw legs.
Yes.
Even growing up, I've had instances where I stopped at a gas station one day, I had on a skirt, and of course everybody knows scars on my legs, I don't care. And an attendant spit at my car because she's like, you're handicapped, why are you in a skirt? So I've been through it. I've had instances where I've had instances where I've sat down and a guy probably approached me and I get up to move something or to walk and him see him walk and him just get up. So I mean, it's not only music, it has affected everyday life. But no, I mean, everybody knows Tifa, everybody familiar with Tifa. And I'm happy that I can be a spokesperson or, you know, or inspiration to people that feel like, oh, my foot bend or oh, I'm in a wheelchair, there's a cut in my face and I can't do what I want to do. No. You can do what you want to do. Rachel the blind, Mr. Elliot fat. Things can happen.
If I describe you as one with extraordinary confidence, would you agree? Would you say yes to that?
Extraordinary confidence. I have confidence, but I have my days. I'm human. And I think people forget that sometimes. I am human. I have
sometimes you're broken?
Yeah, of course.
By what you said?
No, I've had instances where I'm like, now the music no more, I'm done. Can't bother, I can't do business. But every single time I think like that, a song comes on the radio or an opportunity comes about or a fan reaches out to me with a long letter or something saying that, you know, you give me hope, you give me inspiration. So, I mean, in life you're going to have your battles, but once something for you, and it can't change no matter what nobody say or do. I'm here.
You know, that's so absolutely true. Nothing about your performance, I mean, live or anywhere, or recorded, is suggesting that you have any issues with how you're perceived or how you look or anything. You are as confident, if not more confident, than those who are typical, who don't have these issues.
But nobody is perfect.
Yes.
And I think people need to get that notion out of their mind. Some people think they're perfect. Nobody is perfect. What I have is either I got bad breath, stink foot, something. Nobody in this world is perfect. And I speak for, minus the legs, I speak for real people out there.
Okay.
And I think that's why people gravitate towards me, because I'm a real person. I'm not trying to sell you a superficial, oh my God, look at me. No, I'm a real person. And I talk about real issues. So I think that's why people love me. And I say this all the time. Jamaican people especially love Tifa.
Okay. And you've busted the whatever perception people had of Jamaicans and how they will take somebody like yourself, and you've shattered the glass ceiling, you know,
Somewhat.
in many ways. But anyway, talk a little bit about some tiff that you've had with some ladies in the music.
Did I?
Was it some ladies or one lady?
Did I?
Ladies so in particular.
Let me tell you the truth. I didn't have a rival with anybody. People did them publicity stunts and did what they needed to do to make people focus on them again. I was just doing me. I didn't have no brief, no tough, no nothing with anybody. Lady Star will always be Lady Star. And nobody can take that from her. And I think she needs to realize that.
Okay.
That she will always be her, and she already make her mark in this industry and in the world as who she is. And nobody can take that from her. Tifa is just doing Tifa. Tifa don't care about her in terms of everything else. You know what I mean? And I respect her, I have to. Because she paved the way for a lot of us.
Okay.
But she needs to realize that she's a queen, so a queen must just sit down on them show and comfortable and make everybody else do what they want to do.
Because you are aware that you cannot remove the queen and take her spot.
And I never came into this industry thinking that I wanted to. You know what I mean? My flavor different from hers, different from Spice, different from the Angel, different from, you know what I mean? All of us have something to bring to the table. And as soon as everybody realizes that, and we don't live in a utopic society, but if we can work together, can you imagine a tour, an all-female tour with me and her and Spice and Cecile and Murder? We'd be trillionaires.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I just think people just need to let go the what the best, what the number one, because everybody brings something to the table. And as I said, she's a staple. Nobody can remove her. She is who she is.
Okay.
And that's that. Like, I wish her all the best. If I do what she do, you do what you do. Life goes on.
It's important that you're saying that because young people tend to think, some of them, unfortunately, that they need to remove someone to get their place. In music, in the pop culture, people are not, the fans don't want you to replace anyone. They want you to find your space, your place among those, and even if somebody dies, they want the memory of such person to remain. And so it's not to replace, it's to celebrate.
Exactly.
And so it's important that you are putting it out there. And I
mean,
hope you're helping to spread that message among young people.
Look here, everybody have a time, a place, a cycle. Music have a cycle. You know what I mean? Before it was Shabba and Ninja Man, then Beanie and Bunty, then Vada and Cartel and whoever else going to come around. You know what I mean? Every so few years, you're going to have somebody else that come out that way. Cranium just come up. You know what I mean? And Cranium is a it guy now.
Yes.
Everybody have them time to shine, everybody have them place, but that don't mean that, you know, you're going to be irrelevant because somebody else is shining now. Everybody make them mark, everybody, it's just up to you. The onus is up on you to still, you know, make yourself wantable, if that's a word. You know what I mean? So
you're dropping a video next week, and it seemed like it's a big one because a lot of buzz around this launch and all that is being planned for it. So what's so special about this video?
I'm really excited about it. It's my first real, I've spent money on videos before, but it's my first real big budget video. You know what I mean? As I said, the director is Ben Mark. We shot it in LA. It's the first time I felt like you know, you feel like a star before, but it's the first time I felt like a star because I was in Hollywood, on the Hollywood Strip, driving Bentleys. I'm like, okay, so all right, sit down. You know what I mean? So, I'm really, really happy and excited about it. Even the studio, we shot at Film City Studios. They shoot a lot of rappers and R&B artists and even movies at Film City Studios. So the experience was just so surreal for me, and I was just soaking it up like, but at the same time, I was just like, all right, we're going to show them what Jamaica can do, we're going to show them what Yardie can do, because there's a lot of dancing in the video, so I'm dancing a lot in the video. It's definitely one of the, if not the best, one of the best, and it's definitely, I know it's going to go global, BT, MTV, when they see it, I can't even talk about it. Enough of us come at the launch next week Wednesday.
Right.
It's not the first I have in a launch, but if it does come at the launch next week Wednesday, it's called Tifa Summer of Secrets.
Okay.
And you know, I'm usually private, but I'm going to let out some things next week Wednesday.
That you haven't told us right now?
Exactly, I have to come to the launch.
No, Tiff. How can you do me that?
There's more good news.
Okay.
Think Tifa, think headphones. That's all I'm saying, and there's much more to find out. There's much more that will be launched next week. I'll be performing a lot of the new material. And of course, you know, sponsors on board Digicel, and we amp up the 4G in the place because of a big surprise where that is concerned. We're giving away Bel Air champagne to our guests, we're giving away Moscato, because in the song, I say, "My wine sweet like a Moscato, and bubble bubble like a champagne." So of course, big up CPJ for that. Big up, we'll be there, we'll be having a catwalk. So I love to give back, especially to my fans and to the media that, you know, that support me.
Okay.
So it's really a give back.
And where will this be?
Triple Century Sports Bar and Grill on Knutsford Boulevard.
Okay,
and it's free with invites. So check out my Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. I'll be giving away passes. $500 for those who not lucky enough to get, you know. But I'm excited about next week. I can't wait for you guys to see the video and to see some of what I have in store. Because as I go along, I'll reveal. You know what I mean? But it's still for Summer of Secrets.
So what can you tell us about Sumfest? Reveal something about Sumfest, because Sumfest is a big one for you now.
Sumfest.
Coming up next month.
Is it? It's official. I'm officially on Sumfest. So I will be on the show. I will be performing. My fans, last year everybody was like, why are you on the small stage? But I don't care whether I'm on the small stage or the big stage. As long as I love it and I enjoy myself, I don't really care. I'll be on the stage, the big stage this year. Yeah.
Big thing coming? Or things coming?
Of course. Tour. When after the launch next week I leave, I'll go do a big press junket with, you name it, all of the big magazines and stuff, and I have like a mini tour, go Boston, go Jersey, go New York, fly back, fly then from the end of July till October, it's all of the states, tour bus life. I'm excited. Jamaica to the world.
Okay then, it sounds like the machine is well oiled and ready to roll into the world, the bigger world stage, Tiff. Wow.
Thank you.
What a great, great time for you in your career.
Thank you.
And we're so happy to be sharing your story with the world right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Well, there you have her, ladies and gentlemen. Tifa, the diva, right here on stage. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more.